What's up, everybody? Do another stream. Um, Gonna finish these decals. I'll probably make some more because I have some ones that are like they're gore related, blood decals. Like I had to delete them because I thought that they were broken, but I think I just need to make sure everything's uniformly scaled. Basically everything I went over in the last stream. Um, so let me hide this. Right, where should I put this? Maybe right. Scroll up, just in case I gotta use the BRB thing. Put OBS right there. I think that'll work. This don't look right. Hell, why is it sideways? Oh, I know. I understand now. Delete the test node. Turn that off. Can't delete that because it's an inherited debug kind of thing. Yeah, let's just add, that's confusing. I'm gonna add a node. We're gonna call it debug. Put that in there and there. Now it makes a little more sense. We'll update here. Now we have debug. Go over to dust cluster. We're gonna make another debug. We're gonna copy this. Right. The big one, so the big one has one. There we go. And now it should let me project. Yeah, this sphere is wrong. What the fuck happened to this sphere? The plane's fine, the sphere is all freaking weird. Yeah, we're just gonna delete that. I'm gonna go I'm gonna go into here. What the hell is broken here too? Alright, we're making new spheres. Never mind. Hey, why was it just glitched out? Oh, it was glitched out. Wow. Alright, we'll go to big cluster, we'll delete this. We'll go back here and we'll just do it manually. Whoa, the cat come down here, pigtail! I think I just heard the cat. I should probably get my cup. I don't know ants getting in my soda. Hang on, everybody, I gotta get my cup. Yeah. Hey, buddy. Hey. Yeah. Come here, you get in the chair with me. Come on. He likes the heater. Alright, what's up, Game Bug? Okay. What's up, man? Oh, you're such a cute kitty. Yeah. Yeah, I woke up at like 5 and I did a bunch of paperwork all the way to like 8, and then I had my breakfast. So my hopefully the new job is gonna be like 5 to 11, which means I could do everything I need to do. I could do a stream before I go to work, and I could do a stream after work. Go to bed, rinse, repeat. Yeah, I know. I was just mentioning what I had. That's all. I think that's what I was doing. I don't even know now. I lose track of my own thoughts so fast. There we go. Fixed it. The debug stuff is done. I feel like a smooth spear is an easier test for the decal. I feel like a rough sphere would be a much more harder test because it's going to have these, it's going to be angular, and those angles are usually where you're going to have problems. So I'm going to make this. No, thank you. Go back. I guess he got too warm. Also, I think he's always hungry. He always wants something. Let's do it. Let's do a 6x6 sphere. I don't know what would be harder. Would the smooth sphere be harder for it? I don't know. 32 by 32. I guess it doesn't matter. It's both skewed regardless. I'm not sure which one would be a better test for it. Hell yeah. I gotta do. Oh, hey, Spears. Um, but yeah, Game Bug. I know what you mean. I got some characters and animations I gotta work on too. I don't have any proper jump animation. I have a jump, it's just not animated, and I had the left and right movement. It just plays the forward movement, so I gotta make a strafe animation as well. Okay. Debug. Oh, actually, no. Turn debug on and turn sphere protection off. Just double check. Also, the scale on my individual decals is messed up, so I should probably fix that. Oh, I got hiccups. Wow. Let's do 2, 1. Let's do 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. And I'm gonna hide all the other ones just to weird going on. Also, this window is too small. Let's make it bigger. Whoa, that's awesome. Holy shit. You know, I wanted to get a job doing that kind of stuff, but it seems like nobody wants like mid-tier, low-tier graphics. Nobody wants that retro stuff. Everybody wants like the high, like the photorealistic shit, or they want like high poly, like fucking DreamWorks kind of like cartoony shit. It's like If I had that much skill, I wouldn't need a damn fucking job. I could just fucking, I'd freelance. It don't make any sense. It's like, why are all these jobs with shitty pay trying to get people with that skill level? Like, that's crazy. That's such a ripoff. Sorry, I'm not trying to make anybody dizzy. I'm just trying to be really thorough here. Because it's really buggy. None of this is in the documentation for the decals. It doesn't say, I don't think it said anything about uniformity. Oh, shit. There's clipping if you get really close to it. That's kind of annoying. But only if you get really close. That makes sense. That don't work with me though. Because I had my dream job. The people there, my coworkers, we didn't get along because I was too good at the job. So they were just trying to sabotage me. So also the managers didn't give a shit about me. So I had to quit. I don't blame you. Like, it could be stressful when if you have to make something for somebody, they don't know what they want. Like there's nothing wrong with how you made it. I could see that being really stressful because it's so subjective. Yeah, it sucked. I was putting together server computers all day. It was great. The only part that sucked was when we didn't have enough parts, so I just had to wait. One of the ways they tried to sabotage me is they threw. So I just got into the position because I did like 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks of training. So they didn't even let me do any work until like the fucking the fourth week I was there. So after a whole month, and then they had me shadow someone. Still didn't have access to my own workstation yet. And they just treated me like I was a newbie and I didn't know what I was doing. Really rude. And they're like, "Oh, don't put that part on the case like that. Do it like this." And it's like, well, the manual said to do it this way. Anyways, long story short, I get my workstation. I'm finally working on my own, and you got people stealing tools or hiding tools. They won't share tools. They're like guarding the toolbox. They gave me so I like after 5 weeks when I finally got my workstation, they immediately put 2 new hires for me to train, which is fine. I didn't mind. I already knew what I was doing. I didn't question it because I was so good at the job. It's like, okay, sure, fine, whatever, I don't care. This is not an issue. I know everything. So I trained them. And I think they set that up to try and get me to quit or get mad or something. It didn't work. It backfired because I enjoyed telling them how to do it. And the old lady, because she was a really old lady, she was so worried she couldn't do it. And I was able to teach her how to do it. She got so good at the job that she was correcting some of my mistakes. But yeah, that was really cool. Like the work there was cool, but the management was terrible. They're stealing shock absorbers and stuff. I should have switched to third shift. Maybe the third shifters were better. I told the old lady, she's like, yeah, now you can brag to your gamer son. Now you know how to build and fix computers now. You can tease them. Oh, and nobody would say hi. I would like wave like good morning, like hey, good morning. Nobody would wave or smile back. It was so miserable. Oh my god. Oh wait, the size right here says 0.25. Why does it say 0.25? I don't remember doing that. Yeah, it was just awful. Nobody there talked to me unless it was like an ego thing or I was training them. Like the people I trained, they were nice, but they were, like they were put with me. So I mean, I guess they had to deal with me. But they said they liked my training and they were super thankful and they were super nice too. So I don't think I uh, made them mad or anything. I feel like they would have said something. I don't know. I got along with them just fine. The new hires are great. Yeah, I'm always worried I'm fucking going to upset someone. That's not hard. Everybody gets so mad over everything. Just because this is scaled. Alright, I think I fixed it. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Yeah, I had that. Actually, my current job at UPS, I had that happen. I went off on the guy because he pointed down on the floor like I was a dog. He's like, pick this pallet up. I was like, don't give me a fucking attitude. I was so mad. Yeah, yeah. And then there's one guy. He's young. He's clearly young. I think in his 20s or something. And he was making fun of my limp. He speaks Spanish, so I don't know what he said, but he said something. It's kind of messed up. I kind of want to slap him in his face, but I'm not going to do that. That's not who I am. Yeah, yeah, it's super childish. Nah, I wouldn't do that. I mean, I do self-defense. I never hit anybody that didn't deserve it and attacked me first. Although I might have when I was a kid, but you know how kids are. But that was so long ago, I don't even know. That's actually, I think that's better. If you can understand it and hear it better than you speak it, that's probably better. That would make it easier to learn, I think. Alright, let's see here. What if I scale this? Sideways. Does it clip? Oh, it does. Ooh, damn, look at that clipping. Alright, don't fucking scale it. It explodes. What if I scale it by 2 and everything? Is that a cheat code? Can I do that? That looks like a cheat code to me. That's weird how it does that. It makes no fucking sense. See, it is a lot. It is easier to learn that language for your primary language isn't English. Whoa, that's weird. Yeah, is that? I'll take the garbage out. You want me to take the garbage out? Okay, yeah, I can do. I can take it out. I'll take it out after I eat. Uh, I can take it out tomorrow if you want. Yeah. Oh yeah, if it's raining, yeah, I'll just take it out when I wake up. Yeah, no problem. Ah man, Godot's amazing. I fucking love it. There's this weird, so unlike Unity and other gaming engines, Godot, it's one script per node. You can't put multiple scripts on a single object. It's only one. And I don't know why, but that's really fun because you got to really think about how you use your scripts. You have to break them down. Like you kind of have to because it's one script per node. So like in Unity, I could put every single script on one single object if I want to. Um, what else? What else? What else? The workflow, I think the workflow is about the same. Like putting custom content in Unity or Unreal or Godot, that's kind of the same. The pipeline is kind of the same. Um, also, my favorite part, Godot is MIT. like the licensing. So they can't rug pull like Unity did, because I called that. So when I was a young child of like 15, 14 years old, that's about the time when Unity came out. I was like, oh, it's so cool. I could probably make my game with this. But then, it's privately owned. So I'm like, you know what? I bet if I learn Unity and make a game, they could totally rug pull it from under me. Which is what they did. They kind of did. I mean, they walked it back, but I'll never trust them ever again. Yeah, Unreal's a pretty good engine because they're at least uh it's free, and if you make any money off of it, you just like you pay a royalty. Like it's a really good deal. Like it's just pretty straightforward. Uh Unturned on the other hand, or Unturned, what the fuck? Unity, I meant to say Unity. Unity pissed me off so fucking bad. Because I learned C sharp on Unity, and I'm not even using C sharp anymore. So I learned all that program. I had to relearn a whole new programming language and start all over. It's okay. It's whatever. Two, 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 two. This needs to be one. Oh, I remember that. That was such a long time ago. Oh my god. I don't think they have that program anymore. I've been using computers since I was 6, 7, 5. Basically, I've been using computers before the internet came out. Yeah, GD script is pretty cool. I like it. It's fun. I mean, it's not, for me, it doesn't feel much different than C sharp. It all feels pretty similar. Yeah, yeah. The hardest part was learning the syntax for me. I just didn't understand it. It was just a mess. But C sharp helped me with that. Whoa, binary assembly, that's pretty cool. I kind of know binary, but that's because of Minecraft. Or that might be assembly. I don't know. No, I think that's assembly. I don't even remember now. Actually, let me Google it because I'm not sure. Kind of curious. I was assembly, okay. I thought so. The redstone shit in Minecraft is like assembly. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Learning is learning. Also, there's nothing wrong with being old. I like being old. Ever since I was a kid, I wanted to be older. I didn't like being a kid. You'd get walked all over and ignored and condescended to all the time. Also, yeah, I never even heard of Ruby. It sounds cool. I like the name. But yeah, I feel like in programming, the most difficult hurdle is the syntax. Because it just looks like a mess. Python's pretty cool. There used to be a game engine that ran Python, and I think it was through Blender, if I'm not mistaken. You could actually make games with Python like you would with Godot, but they got scrapped. I don't remember if that was standalone or part of Blender. I want to say, I think it was part of Blender, like an older version. Python's cool. NASA used that to get the rockets to the moon. That shit's so badass. Is it because this is so big? Okay, it's because that's so big. So I need to scale this down. This is just too big. Double check. Double check. Looks good. So the thing I'm talking about, I saw a long time ago. I'm not sure exactly what it was because it was like one video. I heard about it, and I watched a video on it. And the dude was in a program, I want to say Blender, and he was able to hit like a playtest button like you would in Godot, and it would put him in his game, and he would exit it, and he would do the scripting from the app like you would with Godot. But it wasn't Godot, and this was 20 plus years ago. This was a long fucking time ago. Because this was back when I was still learning art. It was a lot like Godot, whatever they were using. I want to say Blender, but that just doesn't sound right. Yeah, it was really cool, but they scrapped it. I think it was Blender. Let me look it up. I feel old because I should know. Like this, I feel like this is something that I should know. Yeah, they did. Okay, they did. I looked it up. So they had a built-in game engine at one point. Blender did. So it was Blender. That's crazy. They removed it in 2019, which that makes sense. Because I remember, like, later on they removed it, right? See you, Game Bug. Dang, that's crazy. I can't believe Blender had its own game engine. That's freaking weird. I never used it because all the other games that I liked were made with C sharp. So I was like obsessed with learning C sharp. Which you can also use in Godot. You can actually use C sharp in Godot. I decided to learn GD script for the versatility. Hey, what's up, Michelle? Whoa. That was dance. That looks not right. I made a platform controller? You mean like a character controller for a platformer? Yeah, I agree. GD script is really easy to use. I still like C sharp though. That's gonna hold a special place in my heart. No, stop! Fucking motherfuck. Ugh. Eh. There we go. I should just paste here. That's the easy way to do it. Alright, now I just gotta get these into place. That's a glitch. I missed a spot. Oh well. I'll clean it up later. I don't have to do anything crazy for that. Why can't I move? Oh, this ain't Blender. I'm so used to Blender. Ah, that's awesome! I mean, that alone is enough to make a whole game with. Just put a health bar on it. You can just make a little exploration game. Some power-ups. Bam, there you go. You just made yourself a whole game. Alright, so these are all facing the same way, so I gotta rotate these. Just pick some random Location. That sounds pretty dope. My favorite platformers are the ones where you can kind of, there's like a intended path, but you can like make your own path. Those are my favorite. Prince of Persia falls in that category, but it's a little iffy because a lot of the paths you make for yourself are they're riskier. Um, Also, I don't think that like they're not intended either. I think it's like a glitch. Freaking love the Prince of Persia games. I beat all of them. I think Warrior Within was my favorite, but Prince of Persia: The Two Thrones is like they're like neck and neck. Such, oh my god, they're such good games. Holy shit. I beat both of them at least 10 times each because I'm insane. So we're going to just make a super large dust. So we're going to make this 4 by 4 by 4 by 4 because it glitches out if it's... What if I make it lower? Does that still glitch it out? I don't know. Yeah, I got all the achievements and stuff. So like I played all the difficulties on the Two Thrones. You can unlock a rubber chicken that like kills everything in one hit. Um, there's some other stuff you can unlock. It's just been forever. I don't remember. Um, the hardest difficulty was really fun because you couldn't just spam the super move. That's what I called it. Which was, I think, you press X to climb on them, and then like square to jump off, or no, square to grab them, X to jump off, and then triangle, triangle, which slashes them behind their back, and then does a second slash down, which is super abusable. You could just abuse the hell out of that move. But on the hardest difficulty, you can't do that. They just throw you off. So you had to kind of maneuver yourself more. You had to like climb on them. So you jump off one guy, hit another guy, and then jump off of him and then hit another guy. But the 2-hit combo, you couldn't spam it. It was extremely spammable on any difficulty that was not the hardest difficulty. And then Warrior Within, that was just cool. That was just bad, just loads of badassness. I think the combat is better in number 2. But the story in Prince of Persia, The Two Thrones, it like finishes the loop, and it's just really fun adventure. That's hard to choose. It's a difficult choice. Big dust cluster. Damn it. So I gotta manually update all their names. I don't want to do that. Why do I gotta do that? I don't want to do that. Ah! Because the issue with this is too tall. What if I make it 1? Is there like a upper limit that I don't know about? Well, I don't know why, but this works. Even though it's not. Hang on, let's do the sphere test. I don't know how this is working, but it is. I know, right? It's like 1 minute it's like, oh, it's not the same size in every dimension. I want to have a heart attack. And then now it's like, I don't care. I'm big. I don't understand what's going on. I'm so confused. Why is this not properly documented? Like, it works great. Maybe it's an XY coordinate thing. I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter. I'm going to leave it on 4. I thought so too. I thought they all needed to be the same size, but I don't know. I'm just going to leave it the same because it has a feature. So if I move this, if I move this sphere up, it will start to, it'll start to turn more white because it has a, it's got a vertical fade here. So even though it looks stupid, like the bounding box looks really dumb, it's like enormous. I'm just gonna leave it that way because it has a fade function, so I guess it's fine. It goes both ways though. That's a problem for cave systems. So yeah, I should probably make it go both ways. Yep, definitely. God, this sphere was such a good decision. Turn that off. Save scene. I can't help it. I like everything to look neat and tight and like just really like clean, I guess. This does not look clean. This looks terrible and it bothers the crap out of me. Maybe I could do it different. Hang on, I have an idea. What if I make this 1, 1, and 1? Why is it so tall? I don't remember doing that. Ah, that's the wrong thing. No, this is normal. Why is this tall? Is the D tall? Like, what if I make this taller? Oh, that's why it looks so Willy Wonkus. So this needs to go down as well. Can I do 0.25, 0.25, 0.25? Let's just do half, I guess. And then go back to here. Make this, or no, that's too much. 2 by 2 by 2. Now it's too small. Well, it's clipping. Just a little bit. Alright, we're just gonna leave it alone. At this point, I'm just wasting time. We're just gonna have to live with it. I gotta live with the stupid bounding box of stupidity because I have to live with it. There's nothing I can do. I'm over it. Yeah, you're right, Spears. I just need to not worry about it. It bothers me, but it's whatever. I just need to ignore it. Okay. I'm going to test this one more time just to make sure. Okay, cool. So it's kind of affecting the sphere, just not as much anymore. So the cutoff does work. So that's fine. I can live with that. Alright, and so now I gotta scale this up so it eats up the whole thing. So we want a 4 by 4 by 4. I better double check it because that makes the bounding box bigger again. So let's just double check, make sure. Okay, cool. We're still good on the fade. The fade stayed the same. So hide that, hide this. Save. Putting it in, so because I'm going to be using a lot of these, so when they're in the map, it's going to look hideous. Like there's just going to be these really tall monolithic boxes everywhere, and it's going to look weird. Shit, I just, this whole time I had my avatar hidden. I did not mean to do that. That was an accident. Show, what does that say? I can't read. Oh, show cool stuff. Yeah, it's gonna look pretty bad. Whoa, 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 what's up, Lyson? Alright, the dust clusters are done. Holy dog shit. Alright. Ah, shit. Oh, no, what happened? The debug. What about over here? That looks fine. The debug on the big clusters is screwed up. I gotta fix that. Is it the big dust cluster? No. Dust cluster is this one. Yeah, I forgot to turn the debug off. Here, let's take just a little gander here. Oh my gosh, so many boxes. I need to turn that off. What would that be? Bounding box? I don't even know. Gosh dang it. This is such a terrible hood. I gotta move my chat over a smidgen. I can't see. What gizmo is it? Is it no. No. Marker 3D? No. There's gotta be one of these. Ah, it's decal. Okay. That makes sense. Got a little bit of a glitch here. That's because it's probably not rotated correctly, maybe. This looks good. Fantastic. Fantastical. That cactus got laid out. Alright, looking good. Over here. Great, 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 great. I guess while I'm at the cave, we'll check the cave out. Looks good. This needs some more dust right here, because that seam, I want to get that seam covered up. This looks good. Looks good. Looks great. Fantastic. I like the skewing a little bit. It's kind of funny. Ah, no! The flicker! It's back! Ah, it's so bad! What did I do? Man, it really does not like this cave. Or all of them like that? Oh, these ones have got hit with it too. Oh man. What about the ones outside? Well, these ones are fine. See, I don't understand. It's like just making up its own rules here. I just don't understand what's going on. Alright, let's put that, hang on, right here. This one's screwed up. Why is this one screwed up? Cave entrance. Let's turn the gizmo back on. We gotta do some research here. Research! This is not the same dust cluster. This one's different. Because it says dust cluster 1 on it. So these are all outdated. These did not update. Because it says dust cluster 1, which is not normal. Yeah. So I'm just going to delete these. I'm just going to delete them. We're just going to delete them. And it updated it, but it kept all the local changes that I made to it. So it did update the prefab. The problem is it saved all my local changes, which I don't want to manually redo all those. That would take forever. So we're just going to put the dust back down brand new. Because I got to fix it anyways. These ones seem good. Oh no, not that one. That one's really screwed up. Son of a bitch! Oh, these ones. This one seems fine. Yeah, it really does have to have like the perfect scale. Greater 2. So it's this one right here. Oh my god, it's so glitchy! Why is it like that? What a butthurt little baby. That's how I feel about that. Let's see, cluster 3. We're gonna move this one over. This cactus ain't dusty enough. It's not dusty enough. It needs to be more dusty. Which one is that? It's gotta be one of these, damn it. It's 5. Let's go up more. There we go. Yeah, you're right. It was the ones I was messing with. I never changed them back to uniform. It's gotta have the parent node needs to be uniform, the sub parent node needs to be uniform, and then the decal itself needs to be uniform. If you need different shapes and sizes, you're better off just making a new image and just do it that way, because it's so temperamental. It is so temperamental. It's not a bad system. I just wish they were like, hey, don't scale this. It doesn't scale. That would have been nice to know. I just thought I was crazy and doing something wrong. No, I didn't do anything wrong. It's just you can't scale them. Well, that's not true. I think you can scale it. It just needs to be uniform. So you can make it double, triple, quadruple, but that's it. You can't make it oblong. Yeah, I'm pretty happy about this because that's a really powerful tool, and I don't want to have to download another one. My backup solution was I was just going to paint it directly onto the map because that would have been a lot faster. But that's not as fun because you can't, like, it's not modular. I like modular maps. It's like a little play set. Build stuff. It's great. I love it. Alright, done with that. So we'll go to cave entrance. We're going to get some dust clusters. Plunk. There we go. Seems to be working. I want to test it in game too. Plunk that here. I feel like the larger one's probably the better. Yeah, we'll put the dust cluster here. We'll add another one. I'm going to copy this, paste this sibling. I didn't mean that. And we're going to take... What? What just happened? Okay, that's weird. Copy. Not paste the sibling, just paste. We'll put another cluster right here. And I'll get some big ones. Big dust cluster, we'll put it here. And then, this is great. I'm having fun already. That's the wrong arrow. God, I love making maps. I can't wait to work on the second map. Oh my god. That's going to be so fun. I don't even know how to do that, because that one's... I can't really build it. I have to program it. Like, I gotta build it in, like, small little fragments, and then I gotta program the rest of it. I don't even know how to do that. I gotta really think about how that's gonna work. Oh my god, the second map is insane. I can't even tell you. It's nonsense. I don't want to say procedural, but it does. It's not the same every time you play it. If that makes sense. And cut this. These are dusty fences. That's a little too dusty. Hang on. Just a parameter with circle fade. Should lower that somewhat. This is really awkward to use. So I don't want it just like a straight line. I just gotta lower it down. That's the problem. Increase this. Move it. You just gotta lower it. Kinda like all like it's gonna be like a bunch of little maps in a grid, and then every time you play, they rearrange. So it's like all the like there'll be a pattern. You'll like, oh, this is that room because you recognize it, you've seen it before because you played it so many times. And the tile set for that map is already done. I just have to import it onto my computer. Yeah, exactly. Because procedurally generated is a pretty loaded word. Like that could mean like the graphics, like the level is like 100% proceed. Because you could do that. You could take a tiny amount of assets and you could procedurally generate anything with it without actually making a single asset, which I don't like that. To me, that's boring. I like making assets. I like making art. Fully procedurally generated, like through code, I don't like that. That's not fun for me. Yeah, it's a lot. I like the term randomly generated, but I guess that means the same thing. It don't matter, I guess. I'm just being a baby. There we go. Gotta cover this seam. This is my attempt to like I it's a deliberate mistake I made. I knew this was gonna happen. I did it on purpose just to see if I can get away with it. I talked about it before. The cave here, I made it by extruding a part of the mountain, and it has no UVs. It's a UV-less cave because I extruded it from an already unwrapped model. And my goal is to utilize it convincingly. I'm going to have to move some of these clusters around. It's 5. Just get it in a position. Yeah, I think I got it. It was like a challenge because like it would have been really easy to fix it. Like I'm not denying that at all. Like it just all I had to do was go to the UVs, select the cave I made, mark the seams, select the mesh, and then unwrap it as a separate island, and it would have been done. And then I just paint it, and easy peasy. But I was trying to challenge myself and my mapping skills by deliberately handicapping the textures. Some people might call it lazy. I mean, I guess that, I mean, technically, I don't know. I think it's interesting. It feels very retro to me. That's why I'm doing it. I really wanted a secret cave, so I felt like I had to do it. It just looks cool. The secret little cave over here. I guess it's not that big of a secret, but you know what I mean. Let's put this over here. That looks great. Put that right there. This here. Because with these decals, it does texture the cave. I mean, it's a bit skewed, but that's okay. I like it. It has like a retro charm. Because there's some areas in Halo that's like that. That's where I got the ideal for this map. This is it's like a Blood Gulch ripoff. I don't know if you noticed it, but this is like over here. This is red base, and then over here is blue base. I literally just kind of like ripped off Blood Gulch. You might be able to see the similarities. It's also called Blood Canyon, so it's a reference to Halo. Alright, that's good. We're good. We can move on to the mid section now. Ledge and mid. Alright, big dust cluster, stick that in there. Put it over here by the wall, in between the rock. Also, looks good. I'm not seeing any flickers. I think we got it. The cool thing is, once I get this dust put on the ground, I can make another one. It's going to be blood. I get to put blood everywhere. And that's always fun to do. It's like a Halloween haunted house once that happens. It's great. That's cluster over here. Oh my god, I love these decals. This is great. I could do this all day. Get another big one. Actually, we've got a big one. I can just copy it. A big one over here. Yeah, it's pretty funny. It's entertaining. I think one of the games that has the best blood effects is Overgrowth, which is freaking crazy. It has there's like a suicide button, and your bunny, he like just blood just starts coming out of his neck. Um, it's like super realistic too. Like the way if you battle a lot in the grass, like the blood starts to flow out of the grass. It's crazy. There's no decapitations or anything, but there's a lot of blood in that game. It's also a really fun game. It's also open source too now. They actually released it. I think you still have to pay for it, but like the code, you could grab the code and make your own game with it. I think I want... Yeah, hang on. We're going to move this over here. Yes. Yeah, like that. That's great. Perfect. Now I gotta do the end of the cave. Oh my god. Oh my god. I love making maps. Ah! I'm getting like a freaking high over here. This is so fucking satisfying. I've made a lot of maps in my day. I actually made it on the hot list on File Font before they got shut down. I think they're back again, but for Dawn of War, the RTS game, I made 2 maps that made it on the hot list. I spelt it wrong because I was 14 years old. I spelled Armageddon with T's. I think it's like 2 T's. My spelling is terrible. This is a really good map though. It's in the map pack. Like somebody liked it so much they put it in a map pack. Oh my god. Makes me really happy. I left my best friend Darren, he made fun of me over it. So I just left it that way because it's hilarious. Um although I do wish I finished my Halo mods. I never really interacted with the community because I never finished any of the mods. I did go to the forums for help, but I just got trolled. I hate forums. Forums are horrible. You could, like, nothing gets accomplished there. Yeah, they do. Yeah, I'm sure some of them are good. I like the political ones. Like, there's like a Reddit forum that's like political. Right. I feel like it needs one big dust cluster. Just one. Right here. Right there. Ah, yeah, it's done. I bet. I've never actually been to an art forum. I've been to an art Discord page. Or server, Discord server. That was kind of cool. But, I don't know. I was, like, there's a bunch of cool art on there, but it was kind of, I don't know. It felt really lonely. I didn't like it. Let's see. I gotta test this now. Hang on. I don't think this is gonna play, but we're gonna try it. So I'm gonna hit play. It might not show up on stream. It didn't. Hang on. Let me make another thing here. Game capture. Where's my game capture? Game audio. Did I delete my game capture? I did. Son of a bitch. Why did I do that? That's so weird. Alright, transform to fit screen. Alright. Yo! If you can see me running around, let me know. Because I'm cursor locked. It's kind of awkward to flip back and forth. So if it freezes, I can maybe try and fix it. Yeah, I gotta fix the animations. There's no jump animation, and the left and right is just the same forward motion. I gotta fix that. There's no crouch yet. I mean, I have the animation, there's just no code for the crouch. Not that that's difficult, that'd be pretty easy. I do have a reverse camera, which is pretty cool. I don't know if that's helpful or not, but it's in the game. You guys could use it. I don't know if it's going to help or not. Actually, you know what I should do? I should let you be able to shoot behind your back. That'd be sick. You like run. I think I will leave it inverted. Because it's actually inverted. Up is down is up and up is down and all that. I think I'll leave it that way because that's like a penalty for shooting behind you. Makes it a lot harder to shoot. I think I'm gonna leave that in there. I gotta figure out how to program that. Because that'd be pretty cool. I don't think there's, as far as I know, there's not many games that let you shoot behind you. That'd be pretty sick. Alright, alright, alright. Looking good, looking good. It's got some pretty good retro feel. I feel like I'm playing Halo. Kinda. Alright, get the little cave in over here. Alright. I guess let's go. I'm gonna go take the scenic route, and I'm gonna go check the other crater, because I might as well. Oh, I just noticed that the dust can actually get on the grass, which is actually pretty cool. I did not know it could do that, but that's dope. I like my little cactus. Look at them. Look how cute they are. Cute little cactuses. Well, I guess they're not little. Oh, I'm gonna go the scenic route. What am I doing? I had a lot of fun with the roots. The roots are great. I had fun with those. That was not intentional. I just noticed. These tents are probably not. You don't want to be in these tents if you're fighting. You do not want to be in there while fighting. That's just going to be a nightmare. You know what? I need to put some code that like basically first person mode. I need a first person camera because that is not good. That is a death sentence if you go in here. That'd be so hard to fight something in this. Got a little tent here. There's gonna be like weapon racks and stuff and treasure boxes for like loot. And the grass is big on purpose just because it's an alien planet. So I kind of wanted... I didn't want just like regular human earth grass. It's like this really fernish looking kind of shit. Thank you, I appreciate that. You can climb on these roots. Maybe not all of them, they might be too high. Now these ones are too high, but if you can get like the right angle, some of these are climbable. Yeah, like this one. They have collision. I made the collision like exact. So you can climb on this. It also works as cover too. So if they shoot the tree, you're not going to get hit. So you could use the root as cover. Same one here. I want to add like destructible environments. So like blowing, like the cactus gets blown up if it takes too much damage. I'm not sure if that's going to be able to be done. I know there's like a cheap, quick, and dirty way to do it, which is just have like particles, like just some random particles, like dust, different colored dusts. That'd be the quick and dirty way to do it. I gotta fix the house. The collision is screwed up. Actually, I don't have collision anymore. This is just broke. I gotta fix it. There's a cool symbol up here we can't see because the collision. There we go. You can see the symbol. Yeah, that symbol right there. That symbol means hope. Also, yeah, this is just all screwed up. It's got the wrong shader too. Alright, time to make blood. It's blood time. It used to work. I just had to migrate everything. Yeah, I made the symbol, but it was on complete accident. It looked really cool. I'm like, oh wait, I'm gonna copy that. So I don't remember how I copied it. I either saved it as a separate image or I print screened it, and I set it aside because it's the way I texture. So when I make textures, I like to put dots and squiggle lines everywhere, and then I smear them. So coincidentally, when I did that, it made that symbol on accident because that's just how I paint. And I was like, that looks cool, so I kept it. Because I was going to put a symbol up there. My plan, like when I was texturing the building, like, okay, I need to come up with a symbol for that ceiling. So that was the plan. It just, the symbol, instead of making it from scratch, it just kind of happened like an accident. Yeah, so let's go to Gore. We're going to go to the large blood pool. delete this. Jesus. Alright, so I just heard some thunder that just shook the house. And it's still going. So if the power goes out and the stream ends, you know why. Fucking thunder out there is crazy. It's been raining for like the past 6 hours. Alright. Actually, this is a prefab. So I need to... We can leave this open, but I can't edit it yet. I gotta go to the actual gore folder to edit the actual thing. So we're gonna go to the blood pool. We're gonna open this up. Cool. So now we're gonna add a child. No 3D. Call this debug. Put this in the debug. There. Let's make sure everything's scaled. 11111. Call this blood pool. I'm trying to keep the naming convention for Godot is lowercase underscore lowercase for file names, like actual files, and then the nodes are supposed to be no spaces, no underscores, and then a capital for each letter. So capital B blood, capital B pool. That's just how Godot does it. I'm trying to keep it the same because this is supposed to be open source. So when somebody gets it, I want it to be the name. I want to use the naming conventions the Godot is known for. I just feel like that make things easier. And I separated the raw art files and the blend files. Those are in a separate folder in the asset folder with the game files. And it's structured similarly. So you got like the different folders like characters and objects. But the actual project file itself has the word or the abbreviation PROJ on it. So you can work side by side and like, okay, this is the project folder, this is the actual game asset folder. Because I'm gonna leave all the raw files and Blender scenes. That's gonna be left in there for everybody to use. Because after I make this game, somebody might be able to make an even cooler game with it, or maybe hell, they might gut it out and make a whole new game with it. I don't care. Yeah, as long as they're willing to share anything they use. So like if you use my map or my characters or my assets, if you use any of that to make something new with it, like a mod on my stuff, just make sure you share that. The actual game code and all that, I don't care about that. Like if you made your own, like if you make your own assets using my game, you don't have to share that. Those are your assets. You made them from scratch. That's different. Though if you expand on any of like the code, like the tool scripts I make, I would prefer if you shared those just so other people have tools, extra tools to work with. That'd be cool. That's not mandatory. That's just if you want to. Now, using my art assets, that is mandatory. You have to share those. That's the Creative Commons share like license. I just want to clarify that. That's a big important. That's important. I don't like assets to be locked away. Alright, check the scale. I got distracted with my soda. I'm sorry. So 1111 parameters, the vertical fade. So this is blood. We want this to be pretty. We want this low, like 0. I don't know. Why is that such a big number? That's kind of freaky. The lower fade. Oh yeah, we just have this really low for both. Okay, maybe not that low. Hang on, I gotta give me a second. Is it because it gotta be up? Oh no, it's in the center. The center is the center point. So it does originate from the middle. Maybe like a line, I guess. I'm gonna have to make another object here. I'm actually gonna copy it from the dust pile. Dust. Oh, I don't have it in here. It's in the prefab. Well, we know that works, but I might as well do it. Fuck it. Just want the regular dust cluster. Copy. We'll just copy this. Close that out. I'm going to delete that. I'm going to paste this. Ooh, that's a problem though. That's a bit of a problem. Because if the prefab has a debug, and all the individual assets have a debug. You know what? That makes sense. Never mind. That's just a lot of stupidity. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Because when I make the prefab, I can test it that way. It's fine. It's fine. I need to chill. 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 The blood pool is done. Parameters. Texture. Distance fade. Yes. Clone mesh. Clone 1. Didn't know that was a thing until last stream. Bam. Now I can go to the large blood pool, which this is wrong. Delete all this. We can paste the debug into this. This is acceptable place for it. Large blood pool, which would just be one singular one. We'll go back up here. And just drag and drop that in right there. And then also hide this. Save. We're done with this. Close that out. Go to debug. We're going to turn this on. Both of these. We're going to go to the blood pool. We're going to make this bigger. We're going to make this 2 by 2 by 2. We're going to just play with the sphere real quick. Ah, that's gross. Ew, it looks disgusting when it pops up on the ground. That's like a really good like beating heart effect. If this sphere wasn't white, can I change the color of this? No. I don't want to add a material to it. Oh, that's disgusting. That's terrifying. It's really shiny. Is that because it's the blood itself? Same scene. I mean, blood is shiny. I feel like it should be shinier than that. Oops. Undo. I actually don't want it higher. I think that's too high. Also, how big is this blood pool? feel like it needs to be bigger. That's too small. Let's do 4 by 4 by 4. Another swoop. Let's check the lower. Okay, so cool. Doesn't seem to have any effect on my lower end. At least on none that I could see. Yeah, nice and big. Blood pool. I don't see any glitches. Okay. Save. Now I gotta go and fix the actual thing. I could do it here, but I would prefer to set the actual default one. That'd take forever though, because I can't see. Actually, we'll do it here. Actually, yeah, think about it. I'll do it here, and then I'll just copy it over, and then it makes no difference. Go to edible children. Go to decal. Just kind of mess with this. Fact. Cool. That's kind of what we want. It's not noticeable. I could go lower. How low can I go with this? I don't think this does anything. Yeah, it don't do anything. Jesus. Hello. Hi. What does 50 look like? Damn it. Son of a bitch. Okay, 50 seems to be the correct number. There's no reason for it to have like 1,000 on there. And then the upper oh my god, I'm so bad at selecting things. Jeez. Alright, that looks great. Perfect. I don't want it to get like all over the walls unless I deliberately put it on the wall using the rotation. Because I need more control over the blood that way. I feel like the blood I need more control over it just because that'd be really glitchy. 50. That's too faint. And, oh, but I can adjust it. Five. Thank you! I made this ages ago. I don't even remember when, but I made it ages ago. 2550 is good for that. So now I just need to fuck with the setting. Make it glow. Jesus. Modulate. Make it more red. What's the difference between that and white? No difference. That was the plan. Make it congealed because it's been on the ground so long. Also, it's a dirty, dusty desert kind of environment. I think that's all I can do. Oh yeah, let's try this. I think this makes it like glow metallic like, which would be Ah, sorry. I got like a compressed disc neck problem. It makes me like spitty. It's gross. Ah, shit. Which size am I using? I actually don't know. 256, 512. I guess this one. Does that actually? Yeah, it does work. There we go. Now it's reflective like proper blood. I'd like more control over this. I mean, I figured that. It's just if I go silent, it's because I'm I'm fucking with that. I'm like trying to sort my neck out. But yeah, I agree. The lighting on that looks great. Let's see. Why can't I do anything else with this? Is it just that? I'm gonna load a normal on top. We're gonna use the I'm gonna go to the I'm gonna create a normal map for the blood and just to see what happens. Because I'm kinda curious, because there's not a lot of settings here. All I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some random pixelation to it, and I'm gonna make the pixelation rainbow colored. And we're just gonna see what happens. We're just going to call this blood pool normal. I should say normals. I'm going to open this up with GIMP. Actually, I think this is kind of interesting, so I'll actually bring this up on stream. There we go. I don't know, somebody might want to know what I'm doing. So I take this, we're going to make this black and white. Just get rid of not the hue, the saturation. So we'll make it gray, and then I'll add another layer, and then see if we can just generate some noise. Yeah, hurl. That didn't work. It's just gonna be like a quick and dirty kind of thing. Why do we not have no paint bucket? What the heck? There's no paint bucket in GIMP? What? That's cursed. Ah, there it is. Let's just use a pink color, I guess. We'll use pink, and then go to thing, repeat hurl. And then we'll go to, what is it, there's like frosted glass or something like that. I'll try mosaic. This is what I used for my my thumbnail thing. That's not what I'm looking for. Glass. Kaleidoscope. Whoa! Daily Road. Where's Pixelate? We just do pixelization does the same thing. Make it bigger. What is this? Just a grid. How do I make it bigger? Diamond, right, square. Damn. Alright, I need bigger. These fucking dots are too small. Minimization. I guess let's just add more color. Fuck it. Let's see if that works. These lines. I just made it gray. That's a little better. It might look weird with the square, so my ideal is to just overlay it. So it'll look like this. I'll just use a filter. See? It's gonna look like that. The problem is these squares are kind of tiny. I don't know if that's gonna work. Yeah, the filters are amazing. They just automatically get rid of the background, so I could just merge this down. I don't even need to erase it. It just does it for me. Bam, done. There we go. We're gonna try this. I don't know if that's big enough, but it's got all the different colors for a normal map. I don't know if that's bright. I guess we could load. Hang on, I got an idea. Let's contrast, and I could just make this like really like stupidly bright, maybe. No, hang on, that's not it. It's the saturation. That's the wrong one. I want the hue. Yeah, there we go. Bust that. Bust it up. Bust it up. You know, let's go all the way. Let's make it lighter. Oh, yeah. That's super shiny. That might be too shiny. We'll try that. This might back. You know what? Just in case, I want to... It should be fine. That should be fine. We're just going to repeat it. And we're going to just overwrite. And I won't close this out. That way I can go back if I need to. Alright, so there we go. We got our normal map. Because the normal map is just a bunch of... Yeah, it's basically... We're going to load that on, and we're going to see what happens. And it's going to be hilarious. Or it's going to be really cool. I don't know. We're going to find out. I'm really curious. I've never used a normal map before. This will be the first time. So we'll turn this off. So we'll go back to the blood. And we're going to load the normal. We might not do anything because there's no terrain. But I got a sphere I can use to test it. Here we go. Whoa! That looks awesome! That's not what I intended, but that's fucking cool as shit. Okay, hang on. I know exactly what to do now. That was fucking cool. It's too blocky. All we gotta do is just blur it out. Just go to the smudge tool. I'm gonna make a duplicate real quick. Put this down here. Wait, which one's the duplicate? It's this one. Why can't I move it? There we go. Hide that. I was hoping that like all the colors are, since it's like mostly red, that it wouldn't do that, but I have a solution. All we gotta do is just blur it out. Pretty sure that'll fix it. Let me think. I'll do the smudge tool because that's my favorite tool. Let's go to 25. Just go to town on this thing. Oh, you right. It's gonna look like a unicorn fart when I'm done with it. It's gonna look like a pink unicorn fart. The last time I seen an explanation for normal maps, it was used on like a really angular surface, like a metal plate. And all I remembered was it had a bunch of different colors. And I think that's really all you need is just a bunch of beautiful colors. I don't think the shape matters unless you want it, like, to accentuate the shape. Yeah, pixelated unicorn fart, exactly. I don't know if this is going to work, but I hope it does. It's going to be like way too realistic for my retro game if it does work. But you never know. It might work. Let's try that. There's probably some cubes edges I missed in here. I don't see. Oh yeah, there's one right there. There's another one. I need to clean my screen off. All right. Well, we don't need that. Let's go ahead and just overwrite, and then let's turn GIMP back off. Go back over to Godot. And we're gonna go load up the new normal. Whoa! It worked! Ew! It's all goopy! Ew! Ah, it's disgusting! Holy crap, that's so effective! It looks realistic! That's fucked up. Oh, that's gross. You know, we're gonna leave it like that. So go ahead and just save this. The little blood pool, I'm gonna go do it to this one as well. It uses the same image, so it should be fine. Just go ahead and turn this on. We'll go ahead and load blood. Oh, that uses a smaller size. I thought that was the same one. I guess it doesn't matter. I guess we'll load the proper size one. And then go to the normal, load the blood texture. There we go. That is unbelievably effective. I did. I was just rubbing colors around. I made a unicorn fart. I mean, the cube thing still looked pretty cool though. That was pretty wild looking. And this one should be bigger. Yeah, it's 4. I just want to test the size difference real quick. Okay, yeah, it's a huge difference. Okay. There we go. The bloods are done. I mean, that'd be a really good effect for like stone tiles with blood on top of it. You'd have to blur out some of the seams because the tiles wouldn't be perfectly square like that, but that would work for like cobblestone or like an alien spaceship. I'm gonna go tell my best friend I'm making goopy blood. Damn it. I hate when you hit pause on YouTube and it just plays it. I gotta get a screenshot of my best friend. Hang on. I'm gonna find. Oh, which? Oh yeah, right there. That looks good. It is. It looks disgusting. I'm really happy how it looks. So now I get to play with it. Yeah. I'm going to start over here on this ledge. This is going to be a really disgusting ledge. So I got to make a object. We're going to call this Canyon Ledge. Me too. It's going to be awesome. The level has slightly different lighting. So I have no clue how that's going to look. Alright, let's get the big blood pool. So we got to go to the prefabs down here. Actually, no, I need both. I need the little one and the big one. It's kind of annoying, but not much I could do about it. I need to make a blood cluster, but I'll do that later. So this is objects, and then prefab for large blood pool. Oh, I forgot to close the thing out. Also, that looks insanely realistic. Alright, let's put this in the canyon ledge. Wait, where is the canyon ledge? That's in the wrong spot. We're gonna move this over here. Close enough. And then go in here and then move this back over here. Whoa. Whoa. It looks like energy. Vroom. 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 Let me see. I'm gonna have to rotate this. I might have to change the setting. Damn. Yeah, I'm gonna have to change the setting. It needs to cover the walls just a smidgen. Damn it. Go ahead and delete that. Let me go back in. Go to D. Open this up, and then open up this. Yeah, there we go. It needs to be able to move a little bit upward. Otherwise, it can't cover anything. That's I kind of made a mistake. I was thinking flat surfaces only, but the map is too bumpy for flat surface rendering. It's just not enough there for it to grab onto. So just do 5. Let's do 1. No, we could do maybe 4. Let's do 2. Zero, 1, 5. Ah, that's disgusting. Ugh, gross. It's like a monster's emerging from the blood. I think the lower end is fine. I don't think we needed to dip down because I think that might bug out. I think just have it go up, I think should be fine. If it dips down, that might cause problems. You might get blood on the ceiling or something. Let's try 0.25. I'm not seeing any difference between that and 5. Well, there is a pretty big difference. Alright, we'll do 0.25. Save that. Hide this. Save it again. Go to here. 0.25. Save scene. Close. Close. Save scene. Large blood pool. Hey, what the heck? I thought I saved it. Hang on, I gotta go back to the prefab. Oh. Now, go back. Large blood pool. Yeah, I'm your bloody little friend, yeah. Oh, there we go. Ugh. Ew. Also, I think the lighting is broken on my, yeah, the lighting is broken. I don't know why the lighting is broken. That's strange. Where's my lighting? Hmm. Ah, oops, Control Z. I just didn't have it turned on. Usually there's like a button here to like synchronize original LED lights, preview disabled. Synchronize wrong environment. Oh. So if I delete this. There it is. This is what I'm looking for. Directional light 3D. Let's delete this too. I just gotta play with the lighting real quick. I don't know what these do. Post processing. GI. Uh-oh. I think I just crashed the game. Oh god! What's going on? Okay, don't do GI, whatever that is. Whoa. Tone map. Let's try that. Apply that. This will go into the world. Eh. Yeah, lighting on my map doesn't look very good. I don't know why. Let's add a light. Directional light. There we go. Nothing. horizontal, split, blend splits. Ah. Light only? Sky. Light and sky. I don't get it. It's so, like, plain. It's because the map has no I know what it is. It's because of the, there's no shader on the map. I guess that makes sense, but I guess it doesn't actually don't, because blood would be shiny regardless. If I go in here, Blood Canyon. Cube. Probably because of this. I think it's because the map itself has no the map itself has no shader, which is probably why it's not shiny. I could test that theory. All I'd have to do is go to the blood. Edit this. And we turn the debug on, and that'll let us know. Yeah, okay, I was right. So it copies the shader of the thing that it's on. So it won't be shiny unless the object is shiny. And since the map isn't shiny, it can't be shiny. There is an easy way to fix that. All I gotta do is so I could just technically I could just enable this plane and rotate. What? Oh, I got the sphere, that's why. Rotate the plane. Maybe. Yeah, it needs something to lay on top of. You know, it's fine. I'll worry about it later. I just need to get the blood onto the map. Let me think. We gotta hide this. Let me go to the decal. There might be a setting in here. Normal fade. What does that do? Whoa. Emission engine does nothing. Could give it. Oh, you know, I could give it an emission. What would that do? Oh, it just makes it glow. It didn't really do anything. Hang on. Let me add this. Does that do? Wow! It's purple! Whoa! That looks radioactive. Oh my god. That just glows red. Yeah, let's put it there. That was funny. Well, damn it. I would need some sort of object to clip into it to do what I want to do. So let me see if I can add child. The sphere might be usable. No, it's just too spherical. It's too shiny. Why is it so shiny? Fuck. Fuck. Scale it. I'm just trying to scale the whole thing, man. Jeez. Kind of like that. We'll just have the debug sphere clipped through it. And then I think the lighting is all fricked up. It's just too powerful. Oh, actually, it's the sphere. Now I think about it, it's not. It has nothing to do with the light. It's the sphere. I am a dummy. It's the sphere. It doesn't really work. That don't do anything. Where is the light? Doesn't have like a. What's like the default? Yo, what's up, Justin? So that kind of works. The problem is the shape of the object doesn't really fit the thing. I appreciate that, Justin. Thank you. You know what I could do? I could make a normal map for the map itself and just paint the areas where I need it shiny. And the rest of it should be opaque. I think that would work. I just have to put the blood down first before I do that. Because otherwise, I'm just guessing. I think that'll work. I need to test that real quick. I'm going to test that. So let me go. I'm going to go to the map. Right? We're going to go to the map because it has a material override. And it has a normal map option here. Right? So I need to go to this scene file. Can I open the scene from here? Open an editor. Yes, it can. Alright, so now we're in the actual map file. So if I go to the cube, I should be able to edit this now. So we'll add a normal map. We'll turn this on. It's probably going to lag out. And then we're going to just select, we're going to go and get the exact same texture of our map. So it has the same dimensions. And I'll just clear it. I'll delete it. And I'll just have it empty as an alpha. So I'll just copy this, and paste it, and we'll just call it Blood Canyon Normals. And if I'm lucky, this should work how I think it's going to work. We'll hit refresh, and then we'll open this into GIMP. Turn GIMP on. So go to the eraser. Actually, the best way to erase stuff is to just delete it and add an alpha channel. And it overwrites. So now it's completely empty. Turn GIMP off. It looks like I can minimize it though, so that's cool. Just double check. Yep. Cool. And now we'll go over here. We'll load the texture. Blood Canyon. I don't know where I'm at. Keep going, keep going. Maps. Blood Canyon. Textures. Normals. Open. Okay. 2D check it as a normal map in 3D. Enabling red, green. Texture to the roughness, enabling. Okay, it's like kind of shiny. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there is some like lighting going on there. I don't know how that's going to translate. I mean, it looks mostly the same, which is actually kind of cool. It's just a tiny bit. It's not a lot. Let me see. What am I doing? It's an empty file too, which is weird. It's just there's nothing in it. It's just alpha. It's weird. It would be 0. I'm gonna hit save and just see what happens. Back here. Yeah, this basically looks the same. Okay. What if we do, was it 1? let's do that. Let's see, save this to here. Okay, so there is lighting. Alright, now I said I was gonna place the blood first, but I want to just see if I can get it to glow. So we're gonna go to GIMP and hit undo real quick, just so I have a map to look at. Because this will let me know where to put it. We'll just take this here. We'll just take some of this, copy that, paste it, new layer. We'll take the, put that there, we'll take this, we'll lower the alpha of that, and then we'll zoom in, 200%, that's too far, 100%, that's better. Cool, now take this, we'll put this over here, because I think that's about the right spot. And then we'll just take in a layer to image size. Set this to 25. We'll just kind of smear this around. So I don't know if this is going to make a difference, but I'll try it. There we go. And we'll go ahead, we'll hide that, and then we'll export this. So overwrite. Okay, now we'll go back to Godot. Okay, it did something. It definitely looks different, that's for sure. And I'll hide GIMP. I don't know why GIMP isn't being hid. There we go. Blood canyon. Ow! It's because there's no specular. We went down on 0.1 maybe? Ah, crap. I'm in the wrong spot again. We'll just make this 2. Make that 2, and then the specular, 1. Maybe, I don't know. Alec. Let me make that 0.12 again. 15, go back. Hey, there we go. Everything else still looks matte. Except in the hills. The hill looks a little funky. I don't know why that looks like that, but it does. I think that's the trick. Yeah, that works. That works really well. Oh my god. That did it. That's the trick. All I gotta do is make a normal map for the map with just certain spots that are shiny. I gotta figure out why certain, like why is this area light up? Like, it's a little confusing. It's like certain areas are like why is this so shiny? I don't understand. I don't know how this works. It just seems to be making up its own thing here. Maybe I need to regenerate the map, the lighting, maybe. World environment. Let me delete that. Back, add to environment. Put it back. Maybe that. No, that didn't help. Yeah. It's kind of weird. It worked really great over here. This whole area is like ready to have blood put all over it. Also, look at that. It doesn't light up over here on the... Like, on the regular map itself, it doesn't do that. And it's really weird. Maybe I should use... You know what? I have an idea. Instead of using alpha, maybe I should just use a solid color. I'm going to look it up. Hang on. I bet there's a color that means no lighting. What color means no light in normal map? Light, blue, or in a standard tangent space normal map, the color that represents no light or no added detail, meaning the surface is perfectly flat and facing the camera, is light blue or purplish blue. Color code 128, 128. And the most common normal map encoding, an RGB value of 0.5, 0.51. Okay, so 0.5, 0.51. We're going to try that because this is from Reddit and I don't trust AI. Half the time is wrong. It's freaking garbage. So, all I gotta do is load. I gotta edit the normal map again. So let me load that up in GIMP. So open with GIMP. Bring up GIMP. We're gonna add a new layer. We're gonna fill it with a color. We're gonna make a color and we're gonna make it RGB. RG. Is it red, green? RGB. Yep, RGB. So 0.5. Yeah, it's terrible. I mean, I think a good use for AI would be like if you're looking for something like to enhance a search engine, but like it needs to actually look for stuff you're looking for, not make up an opinion. That's too opinionated. It's like it should work like Wikipedia, but like access it faster, but it doesn't. I wish it did. Oh, wait, that's black. Apparently black means colorless. 0.5, 0.5. I mean, we'll try it. I thought alpha would work, but we'll do black. So we'll merge down, overwrite, and we'll just minimize this. Event there, touch anything. This looks kind of the same. Not seeing anything other than this area, which you can clearly see that's different. Save scene. Yeah, I don't like. Yeah, I wish it would like be more like unbiased. It's clearly biased. See, didn't it? Oh, I just made it worse. Is this not loading a normal map? Now it has a normal map. Let me just make it scale 1. Save scene. Go back here. And fix it. Aha! I fixed it! There's a scale. I doubled the scale so it didn't match the map anymore. The scale needs to be 1 so it fits the map. So everything looks normal and retro except the areas designated for extra lighting. It's all nice and bloody and goopy over here. I gotta play the game real quick to see what happens if the player gets inside of it. I don't know what's going to happen if the player touches it. Hang on, it's not displaying the thing. Under... oh, game capture. Here we go. So we've got to be one of these. There we go. Found it. For some reason, when I hit play, there's like 3 different go dots to select from. Also, this lighting is too bright. I gotta make this... well, the sky looks kind of cool. I don't know, this lighting looks weird. I gotta change the lighting. It's not bad, it's just, it's not what I'm going for. Ah, shit. Ignore the arm. That's a glitch, because there's no gun. It's... yeah. Anytime I hit right click, it's not good. The way you shoot in this game is like Resident Evil 4. You gotta like stand still to shoot, so it makes it scarier. Okay, it doesn't affect the player, that's good. But it does look nice and goopy. Ew, it's so goopy! Ah! Ew! It's so campy. That's gross. Well, it works. I just gotta change the lighting now. Well, that was an easy fix. Holy crap. Exactly, Blood Canyon. So now, I can go back to the canyon ledge. I can put more blood down. Just kind of move it around. Find a good spot for it. I'll show you. I thought it was blue-purple, but the AI is stupid and that was wrong. You were more accurate. You said like 50% gray, but it was black. Black is what turns it off. But I mean gray, 50% gray. That's more accurate than purple and blue. I don't know what the AI was thinking. That don't even make sense. It's so random. Oops. It was a pretty good guess. Oh, it's in the air. I thought that was not in the air. Damn it. Shit. Oh my god. There it is. Jesus. This should be... I guess we can use this. It's fine. I just gotta be careful not to scale it, because if I scale it, that's gonna ruin everything. I don't. I take it with a grain of salt. Like, I always double check, because it is pretty fucking bad. More often than not, like 75% of the time, I just gotta look it up manually. Actually, now that I think about it, this needs to be deleted because I've got to make a blood trail. These two goopies can stay there. And I need to put some little ones up here. Maybe, I don't know. Down. And then that's clearly glitched out. I gotta fix that. I thought I hit it, but did not. Scene, close. Ah, cool. It works on that little one too. That's great. Oh, you'll see. We'll get there. You'll see. I mean, you can get a hint if you look over here in the gore folder on the lower left corner. I mean, you get an idea of what happened. And if I open up this over here, the Cardinals folder, got a cultist altar. Something really bad happened on these hills. Something really bad. Alright, this is taking... I gotta make a cluster. That's taking forever. I gotta make a prefab. That's gonna take a million years. Anytime there's a lot of blood, it's either somebody got, like, it was a gunfight, or like a melee, or it was cultists. It's like one of those three. War, skirmish, or cultists. Yeah, let's make a new prefab. I'm just gonna copy the large blood pool. We'll just duplicate it. We're gonna call this blood cluster. Okay. We'll open this up. I can't see nothing. Turn that off. Oh my god. Why does everything look so weird in here? Oh, it saves that? That's weird. Oh, let's just do like gray. Make the sky color white-ish. It was peaceful until the humans showed up. And then when the humans showed up, they started fighting the aliens with their enslaved aliens. And then after that, a bunch of other horrible shit happened, and it just went downhill. Yeah, the humans are bad guys. Not all of them, but they're basically spacefaring conqueror Christians, like literal Christians, and they got like psychic divine powers and shit, and they're just going around conquering and killing everything. It's like what if humanity all became Christians and had spacefaring technology. It would not be good. I'm probably going to offend a lot of people with this game. Like, huh? So basically, like, yeah, pretty much, exactly. Like, instead of boats and going to different continents and, like, genociding the Indians, instead of that, they're going to planets on spaceships and they're genociding aliens. And then they also got superpowers as well. So they're highly advanced technologically, and they got superpowers. Not all of them. There are some human worlds that ally with the aliens. Whoa. I didn't know you could move stuff like that. That's crazy. Alright. I mean, it's like that trope. It's like the evil kingdom, and then the party of heroes. They gotta stop the evil kingdom before it takes over the whole world. But in this case, the universe. And it's like D&D, but space. You got like different worlds that are like little villages for the party to go to. You got bigger kingdoms, not as big as the human kingdom, but there's a lot of inspiration from Warhammer 40K as well, but it's significantly different from that game or that world. That world is all about just everything is shit and there's only fighting and everything is shit. My game, there are places of like peace between multiple cultures, including humans, but the overarching, because there's like three bad guys in my game. There's the robots, the demons, and then the humans. I need another asset. This is just not looking right. I gotta make some blood trails. This just looks like crap. How much time do I got? Jeez, I've been streaming for 3 hours. Holy shit! Man, I really got into map making. Oh my god. Well, I might as well make the asset. Should be a blood. No, because this is the thing. So this is clusters, and then I'm just gonna go over here and find the blood trail. Get the textures. I gotta make a normal map. Get the decal. Make sure everything is scaled. We'll do 1, 1, 1, and 1. Kill that. This looks right. Vertical fade. Whatever the blood is using, I forgot. 250-50 or 2.2550. 0.2550. 0.2550. 0.2550. 0.2550. Okay. Now we're just going to make a normal map. Oops. Distance fade, fine. I should enable that for everything, because I could put that in the options for like graphics settings. Let the players adjust the fade on that. Granted, it's already retro. I doubt any computer is gonna have a hard time playing this. All right. My brain. We're gonna rename this to blood test trail. I think I spelled that right. Save scene. I'm gonna close that out because I don't want to break anything. We're gonna rename this to blood test trail. I'm gonna open this up, and then I gotta get the debug. Copy that. Hopefully this copies it as a. Cool, it does. Okay, cool. There we go. All right. Now I gotta make a normal map for this. So let's save scene. I gotta open up GIMP. Yeah, that's right. Hang on. So go here. Blood Canyon, maps, assets, objects, gore, blood trail, textures. We'll copy this. I'm gonna paste. Rename as blood trail normals. We're gonna open this with GIMP. Yeah, we're just gonna do this again. We're gonna just take this over here. We're just gonna copy a bunch of this. I maybe just copy the whole layer. Yeah, select none. We'll just copy the layer. Can I copy this? How do I copy a layer? Select all. Copy. Add a layer. Paste. You bitch, you bitch. Select all. Happy. What the heck is going on? Okay, we're just gonna have to. I'm just gonna have to do it this way because it's being a punk. I don't know why it's not working. Why is it not working? What the hell? Am I crazy? It won't let me fucking copy this. Alright, fine. We'll do it manually. Since it's being an asshole, let's just do it manually. Select, edit, copy. Oh my fucking god. What is going on? Cut. What the hell? This GIMP is bugged. Oh my god, it's so stupid. Fine. Fine. You want to play tough? Let's play tough. I'll just go grab the texture. And I'll drag and drop it in, asshole. Freaking stupid. Oh, that's tiny. But that's still bigger than what it was. It's better than what I was getting. Hang on, I think. Oh, maybe not. Oh, okay, I'm just a dumbass. Never mind. I'm an idiot. It copied it. It's just the image is yeah, okay. I figured it out. I'm just a dummy. Oops. Oops. Oh, shit. Yeah, this is a humongous resolution on this. Layer to image size. Get this pink shit everywhere. Now I gotta get the eraser out. 100. Yeah, looks great. Now let's do 75. Just delete the middle. Bring this back up to full. Go back to 100. We're going to delete this layer. We don't need that anymore. I'm going to go to the smear. And we're going to smear this out a little. Just to make the edges a little more blurrier. Just give it some shit. Because this is not a seamless texture, this ain't a seamless decal, you have to attach it correctly or it ain't gonna look right. But that's how I designed it. Let's go ahead and just fill this in a little over here. Sticking this out. Just like that. Go back to here. Hopefully this is showing. Oh, here, cool, it's showing. Okay. Perfect. I think that'll do. Go ahead, override that. How big is this image? Canvas size. Okay, I guess it's not that big. That's just like normal. That's actually a limitation I designed for myself. I can't have a texture bigger than 1024 by 1024. Everything in the game has to be that size or smaller. Also, yeah, exactly what you said. I'm going to pretend I did not make that mistake. Because that was silly. Do I need this? Yes, I need that open. We'll save that as a whip. This is full normals. I'm going to just leave all this open. I don't know if I need it. Exactly. Huge textures is bad. I don't want huge textures. Alright, let's load. Objects. More blood trail textures. Aha! It works! It's goopy! Ah, delicious goopiness. I'm gonna hit save. Save again. Go to blood clusters. And then drag in the blood trail. Damn it! I'm always misclicking. Just gotta find the right spot for it. I think if I just lower it down, should prevent the clipping. And just take the blood pool. Where is it? Is it one? There's one. I can't remember which. Here. Copy this, paste this. Back! There we go. That looks pretty good. Take number 3, push it over here. And the trail, paste. Here. Put there. Where is it? 6, 1, 2, 3. There. And then these ones, I need to move these ones out of the way. They're kind of in the way. That's... Ah, fuck. God dang it. How do I redo? Control Y? Okay. We want this trail, we want blood pool 1, 2. Oh, I didn't select it. What the hell? How do I... Oh, it's not space. There. 3, 4. Here. Trail 3. Ah. I don't know if this is gonna work because they're kind of like flickering. I don't know. It might work. It depends on the map because it's on a white plane, which makes it more obvious. I'm gonna go with it. We're just gonna see what happens. Yeah, there's that too. Like the lighting, you can. It makes that line more visible. I'm gonna try and force it. just to see what happens. I'm going to try that. We're going to see how this works. It might work. I don't know. We'll see. Let's hide that. Save scene. Go to Blood Canyon. Scroll down to blood clusters. That's a lot of whatever that is. That don't really work. That one works. This one does not. Kinda works on this one over here. It's okay. I'll just fix it. I'll be easy fix. All I gotta do. So next time I get on, I just got this hard edge. I'll just get rid of the hard edge. I think that'll fix the problem. It should blend nicer that way. Actually, we'll just hit save all scenes. Minimize this. I guess that'll be it for today. Yeah, the angle, yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna get out here. Me and Blindside, we're gonna do a stream. I don't know what we're planning, but we're gonna do a stream. I gotta get some food before we start it though, because it's getting late. But just see you later, Spears. If you're on when we stream, don't stay up too late. You want to be sleepy.